Good morning and welcome to Better Thyself segment of Dr. Lamba's Awakening Call. The year 2021, the year of Corona and Omicron, comes to an end. We don't know what's going to happen in 2022. Maybe it shall be an year of the P. But then we have to make the best of our days ahead. As after about 24 hours, or rather 20 hours now, the new year comes. We have to see how to make the best of our days. Many people have lost hope for resolutions after failing to achieve those resolutions they made in 2020. This is an excellent opportunity to implement not only those resolutions, but to experiment with the new thoughts, new ideas in 22. The purpose being to launch ourselves on the happy mode. That's the most important task, is to launch yourself. Do not try to just walk leisurely. Launch like you launch a missile. Launch like you launch a spacecraft. So how to do that? And I'll give you just 4 ideas today. I don't want to waste your time and keep you involved in convoluted thoughts. First is nurture your mind sight. Now you'll be amazed at what this mind sight is. We all know what high sight is. We look around, we see things. But what's this mind sight? We forget that our human sight comes with a limitation. What we see with our eyes is physically present in this universe. We cannot perceive something which is not visible. And there's a limit to the maximum distance at which we can see. There's also a restriction and limitation on your peripheral vision, how far you can see. Most of the people can see 75 degrees. Some can see maybe 150 degrees. Very rarely a person can see, 1 in a million possibly, 180 degrees. But what about the remaining 180 degrees? So those limitations of distance, of periphery, and such physical restraints are a check on the physical eye. So how do we perceive those things which are not physically visible or are beyond the capability of your eyesight? We have to utilize the potent tool given to each one of them. And although each one of them has this gift, none of us uses it. Or most of us don't use it. This is what I call mind size. It's an ability to visualize future manifestation. And this is a powerful technique applied by almost all the winners of the universe. Anybody who is an achiever, who is a winner, who is a leader, has to have this mindset. Without this mindset, able to visualize those things which are not present, it's a powerful technique. Mindsight is your ability to see your future goals through the bridge of the time in the present tense format. So you are bringing the future in the present parameters and then perceiving it. Now how to do that? Meditation people say, but I'll say mindfulness. And the best way to add power to your mindset, to sharpen it, is to spend just 20 days in peaceful word of your mind, your thoughts, cut off from the physical, outside, obstructive, restrictive work. Secondly, write on your dreams and desires. And not only write on, Prepare a timeline for each of your goals. Bifurcate those goals into two parts, the short-term goals and the long-term goals. Now start meditating. Mentally transport yourself into an imaginary world of the future where your aspirations have manifested. Assume they have manifested. Then what do? Do this exercise every day for about 20 minutes. Sit down, close your eyes, think of the goals that you have made, the short term and the long term. Project your mind into the future and see where you are. This will in a way, enhance your sense of equity. And I have been using this in a strong way. When I was a kid, I used to think what I would do if I was to control a nation. And then I found it such a heady, intoxicating experience that I actually assumed myself to be a leader. Then the thoughts changed. Why be a leader? Leaders are bad. Why not be a kingmaker? King's era is over. So I visualized that, and that became a long-term goal. So I made the kings then both politics and business and education. Second thing you've got to do is to change your vocabulary. Recently, on a Zoom discussion, I addressed a group of people and asked them if they have any problems in life. Each one of them raised their hands. We all have problems, and we keep on feeding those to make those problems bigger. We don't minimize them. And how do we make them bigger? Because of the words we use. Our vocabulary is fuel to our problems. By addressing an issue as a problem, we subconsciously acknowledge it to be a problem. And in the process, we take a step backward. Now, if we don't take it as a problem, but we take it as a challenge, take it as an opportunity, then it's not a problem. So I request the audience to suggest a new word for problem. The first one said, if it's not a problem, then it's a bottleneck. Another person said, it's an impediment. The third person said, it's an obstacle. The fourth said, it's a restraint. And then I asked for further change in the terminology. And then I talked about, instead of problem, call it a situation. Call it a challenge. Call it an opportunity. What happens? When you change your vocabulary, automatically, without any effort, your attitude shifts. So when you are a problem, you are having a deficit attitude. When you are an opportunity, your creativity comes into being. When you call it a situation, you know how to get out of the situation. When it's a challenge, then you feel challenged. That how dare somebody challenge me? Similarly, if you keep saying I'm sick, you'll remain sick. Start yourself, I'm not sick, it's a part of life. I'll be better tomorrow, or I'm going to be better. I'm getting better. I'm better today than I was yesterday, even if you are not. If you are always thinking you are broke, convince yourself, well, I'm not broke, I'm attracting wealth, and it will take its own time to come, but I'm wealthy. In place of saying my relations are sore, why not say I'm trying to add warmth to my relations? The thing is the same. You try to add warmth when they are sore. When you think, this life is full of chaos, it's a dull life. Why not say, well, I'm filling this monotonous life with fun. This monotony is breaking. It's a monochrome life. I'm making a multicolored life. So change your vocabulary. It will change your perceptions. It will change your attitudes. It will change your mindset. And it will also add your mind sight. So the first idea was enhance your mind sight, meditate, mindfulness. Second, change your vocabulary. Third, explore the power of ignoring. We do not ignore. We think that these minor irritations, these pinpricks, they are the end of the world. So, as our new year dawns, develop the power of ignoring irritations. Your neighbor shouts loud and keeps playing distasteful music in high volume. You have spent years and years getting irritated. You even had a fight with them. However, do something new. Ignore. They are playing the music. Your all protestations are not going to helpful. So why bother? Just ignore. And what's ignoring? Ignoring is the art of taking off your ideas of importance from someone or something. Taking off your idea of importance. You don't give it an importance. It's the same thing, When somebody is abusing you and you ignore it, the abuser will feel ashamed of himself or feel worthless doing it. Do this once. It will bring peace to your mind, peace to your life. And whatever apps groups are a battleground these days. These WhatsApp groups, they are the biggest problem these days. They are the problem creators. Do not be part of WhatsApp groups. Till today, I am part of only 2 WhatsApp groups. One is the community leaders, a small group of about 11 people who are doing, living, working only for the good of the community. Nothing personal. So, even the family group I didn't join. I said no. So what's a group? Groups are basically the germination grounds of disaster. I see people arguing over various religious and political issues within the groups. Some get so frustrated that they begin abusing each other. Then they leave the group. So why join a group right in the beginning? Ignore it. If you're a member of the group, ignore the barbs, ignore something which others have written and you don't subscribe to it. Stay focused on the essentials of your life. And what are they? You, your work, your relations, your objectives. Where you stay focused on what is trivial, not trivial, but important, and ignore what's trivial, you would find that ignoring the trivial makes your life healthier, more enjoyable, and a sheer joy of living. And now comes the 4th idea. Spread hope to gain power. What happens is that we spread pessimism, not optimism. We say, well, what's this word coming to? And even, pessimistic about those ideas. Well, the way this coronavirus is mutating, it's going to be a disaster. It was corona, that was delta, no so many. Now can you change it? Why not say, ultimately man will be successful. If Spanish flu, plague, and all those pandemics of the past could not destroy the humanity, how can this do when the science is so widespread? This is a time-tested formula. The more you spread the hope outside, the more empowered and convinced you become from the inside. When you spread hope, you are spreading sunshine. And that sunshine, while it warms the world outside, would also warm you from the inside. It will make you feel happy. Look around. You will find someone in some kind of despair. Reach out to those people voluntarily. When you help them, you will have a better opinion of yourself. Remember, and don't forget ever, a disappointed soul might not have enough courage to seek support. Play the role of a savior, messiah, helper, and guide, philosopher. Be a messiah to someone. Act kind in whatever capacity you can. Have compassion. Have empathy. And see that your action will definitely reciprocate. Reciprocate with abundant and unimaginable returns. These four ideas can enable you to transit, make a transition from average to better, from better to the best. And don't forget what Tennyson said long back. Old orders changeth, yielding place to new, lest one good custom should corrupt the world. So the order is changing, the year is changing. Let it not, and let you not remain the same. Change. And these four ideas and the concepts I've given you may not be new, but if you adopt them, you will see life to be much more enjoyable. And when life is enjoyable, when you are spreading sunshine, you are spreading hope, you are becoming a better person. And that's the aim. Aim is to better thyself. And how can man do better than by spreading hope, spreading sunshine, spreading life, giving a ray of human kindness, which is angelic in nature, to the others. So, have a better mindset, not the mindset. Second, change the vocabulary, spread hope, and ignore all the irritants. And life would be much better, much more enjoyable, and you would be a better human being. Thank you.